morning. My name is Jay Rosenthal. I'm the Managing Director of Business of Cannabis. Welcome to the Cannabis Daily Show for Friday, February 25th. Since 2017, we've highlighted the companies, brands, people, and trends driving the cannabis industry, and we look to do that here every day. We'd love to hear from you in the comments, and always feel free to visit us at businessofcannabis.com, as well as through all of our social channels, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. Before we get to today's stories, we're happy to announce that Business of Cannabis New York is back. Come September 21st and 22nd, we'll be in presentation in partnership with Prohibition Partners to bring together the most influential leaders in policy, business, retail, and finance to focus on the new capital of cannabis, which is New York. Followed by a unique showcase and summit dedicated to one of the most exciting quarters of the industry, which is retail. We'll take a deep dive into technology, innovation, design, and data, which is driving it forward. So please find out more information. Links are below, but we will see you in New York in September. We'll also see you in New York. Our March 10th, we'll be there for Business of Cannabis New York sessions in Brooklyn. More on that below as well. And yesterday, Business of Cannabis hosted our monthly retail series made possible by Leafly and Vitrina Group. The program highlighted the updated regulatory guidance from the AGCO in Ontario related to cannabis inducements between brands and retailers, and included presentations from some of the leading voices in the cannabis retail sector, including Krista Raymer, Matt Maurer, and Lucas McCann. You can find links to that down below, and you could search our YouTube channel because it's all there as well. Now, for today's stories, U.S. cannabis supports 428,059 jobs, according to Leafly. Indiva launches new microdosing edible in Canada. Canadian cannabis data dump this week, and Yuma and Love Hemp launch on eBay in the UK. For our first story, the 2022 Leafly Jobs Report is out, and as of January 2022, it says the U.S. cannabis industry supports 428,059 full-time equivalent jobs, or an average of 280 jobs per day last year. The report was issued in partnership with Whitney Economics and also found that the job numbers grew by 33%, and it's the fifth year in a row that job growth exceeded 27%. Jobs included everything from plant touching to retail and everything in between, like accounting and other service roles. And there are 3 times as many cannabis workers as dentists in the United States. The top state for jobs, California and Colorado. The report also noted that this growth could continue, and that the total employment potential is between 1.5 and 1.75 million workers. For our second story, on the heels of its licensed release of new Wana gummies for nighttime use, Indiva just launched its own newest product called Jules Cannabis Tarts, and a package of 10 1 milligram THC candies for microdosing, according to the press release. And Jules launched in Ontario on January 25th and will be in BC in March and Alberta in April. For our third story, a huge onslaught of new data was released this week related to cannabis in Canada. And here are some of the findings. Health Canada sees 35 million grams of cannabis and 7,800 plants after inspecting licensed facilities last year, including some of which were personal grows for medical purposes. I've done a different study. Legal cannabis has contributed $43.5 billion to Canada's national GDP, and pediatric visits to the ER-related cannabis increased 5-fold between 2003 and 2017, according to CHEO, Children's Health in Ottawa. For our final story, Love Hemp Group is the first CBD brand to list its products on eBay in the UK as part of its new cannabidiol pilot program. This, according to Business Can. Yuma Wellness also announced that 3 of the CBD brands under its portfolio have been added. Those are the stories we're watching today. Join 10,000 others and catch all these stories in your inbox every day at 7 a.m. Eastern with our Cannabis Daily newsletter. And for those keeping track, this was episode 35 of the Cannabis Daily Show. Thank you for joining us on YouTube this week or wherever you caught the program. Please do subscribe and have a good and safe weekend.